Hey guys, and welcome back to When Tree Grows. Sky Factory. Sky Factory. That's what it's called. I thought, yeah, Sky Factory. I'm Illusion, like usual, and picking up on episode 2 of Sky Factory. Been a good amount of time, just basically tending the trees. I expanded this platform out to have 12 trees, and 12 trees was basically what I found reasonable to kind of maintain. Um, Built myself a little hut to work in, and got a little house over there that I used to do a little bit of farming, or mob farming, I should say. So let's get right into this episode. So the next thing we're going to need is we're going to need a sieve. So to get one of those, we're going to take these silkworms and we're going to put it on a tree to turn it into silk. So I think we should do this one. So it should slowly turn white, and the whiter it gets, the more silk it should produce. So, you know what? I'm just going to do, they're connected. I'm going to do both of these trees. Speed the process up a little bit. So that's going to take a little bit of time. And one of the things I found the best was Vein Miner. Now, the first episode I didn't really know how to use it, but I figured it out. Venmo's sneak. Okay. So I set the Vein Miner to sneak. I just come up and whack it, and it'll do its thing. So it makes it a whole lot easier when you're clearing up these trees, because it gets boring, it gets very tedious. So that's that. So I'm going to let those two work, and we have enough to make, we should have one dirt in there. I'll fill that one up. Getting dark. Since I have Mechanism installed, I was able to get a steel chest piece from my little mob hut over here. And the reason I made this little mob hut is because I needed some bone meal. So I just spawn a skeleton in and kill him to get bone meal, because that's what we're going to do that a little bit later in the episode, I think. So it's pretty dark out here. I'll go ahead and pause the camera and wait till it gets daylight so we can start working on the next project. I don't want to be doing the dark since it makes it look so dark on YouTube. So I'll be back in just a second. Alright guys, we're back. So sun's coming up, a little bit more brighter to work off of. Oh, you know, one thing I just noticed off this texture pack, look at the texture pack. The sun is a circle, not a square like in vanilla. And the moon is a circle too, but the moon's already gone. Okay, so the silk has spread a little bit, so let's get into making a hammer. So we need a hammer to crush these things down, I think. I think that's how it works. Hammer. So we're going to make a wooden hammer. Okay. I took off the steel chest piece because, you know, I'm still in like a wooden tool area. I shouldn't have steel chest plate. You know, Mechanism wasn't originally in this mod pack, so, you know, I'm just going to take it off. I'll put wooden back on. Also, you can see that I farmed up about a little over a stack of dirt. I think I got a little more in there. Basically, it was too noisy in my house to record, so I just basically farmed. That was very white earlier. Well, it's kind of a light green. Oh well. Okay, so I think that's how this works. Is you take some dirt. Oh, I see. Okay. Alright, I think I know what to do now. So let's put the dirt up. Okay, so let's get some silk. Oh no. Look. Now it's back. Now it's spreading over there. That's fine. So we're trying to get little pieces of string out of this. There's some string. So we need like at least 9. No, we need 18. And you see I can put a little dummy rail all the way around because it was only a matter of time before I fell off the edge. Okay, there's 11. Okay, there's our 18th string. Alright, so let's bring it back here. Put 9 of these in a pattern to get some silk mesh. So I believe it's that, and that. Yes, there's an oak sip. Okay, cool. Put the other silkworm up. So I'm going to put you right there for now. Okay. Alright, so we're going to sieve the dirt, and I got the little thing pulled up on my other screen. From dirt, you're going to always get stones. Common to get wheat seeds, grass seeds. Uncommon is melon, pumpkin, sugarcane, rare, carrot, potato, oak, and very rare spruce and birch. So that's what we need. We need to get some stones out of this. Alright, so let's send this all through. So you just put it in there and you just hold right click. Okay, cool. I got this. Oh, we got some potato seeds. And those are our stones. And 4 stones make a cobblestone. Okay, cool. Alright, so I will send all this dirt through. Yeah, I'm going to send all this dirt through. I don't need to expand the tree farm a little bit. We don't really have a big need for dirt right now. Well, we have a big need for cobblestone. So I'll send this dirt through and I'll meet you back in a second. Alright, and we're back. So this is what I got. I got almost 4 stacks of stones, some sugar cane, some seeds, some melon seeds, pumpkin seeds, birch, rubber tree, which is good because that's for MFR, carrot seed, potato seeds, some grass seeds. So cool. So if we get some grass growing, we can get some mobs. So another thing I want to do, you see the time at the bottom left, is it's getting kind of late. So I want to see if I can get myself more silk so I can make a bed. Let's try this out. I don't know if this is going to work or not. It did. Wow. That's one way to do it. Yeah, screw it. Yeah, vein miner is very handy in this pack. So what we can do with this is 4 string makes some wool. 3 wool can make bed. So we can get some sleep. I don't really have a great place to put it. Come on. So why aren't you placing down, bed? Alright, I gotta let's do this. Get out of here. There you go. Night night. Okay, cool. So that makes it a whole lot easier. It's so dark. So I'm gonna plant down some rubber trees. Yep, some MFR rubber trees. I really don't need any birch wood, but you know, whatever. Okay, so now let's make some of this stone. Cobblestone. Okay, cool. So also the cool thing about these stones is you can throw them at mobs and like knock them off your platform or whatever. So that's kind of cool. Alright, so here's where we get to use the hammer. So first thing we're going to need to do is get some dust, because I want to make some clay. Yeah. So cobble turns into gravel. Gravel. Gravel turns into sand. Yeah, sand. Sand turns into dust, I believe. Yes, dust. Okay. So I think this is how this works. I think if you put dust and water, you're going to get clay. How about that? Use all the water up? Yeah, it did. Okay. So put down 2 clay to get some more clay balls. 8. Okay, cool. Good, good, good. We're getting there. I need to make a furnace. Excellent. Bone meal with clay. Just one should do. To make porcelain. And let's stick this furnace over here. And I do have some logs, so let's make a little bit. Well, I don't need to make charcoal yet, but yeah, let's make a little bit of charcoal while I finish working on this. And then basically we're going to take this porcelain and make a unfired crucible. Nice. And then once I get some charcoal coming out, I'll stick this in and turn it into a fired crucible. Okay, cool. Alright, so let me go hammer some more of this cobblestone. So the thing that I don't know is you sift out gravel and sand and dust. Basically, you can sieve any of those 3. So I don't know which of the 3 has the highest spawn, like ore spawn. So what I'm going to do, and so I have 50 of them, and there's 3 categories: gravel, sand, dust. So I'm going to try to split this up in 3 different categories and try to do a little bit of each. Basically, we'll turn this into a little bit of kind of a live test, or see which one's going to be better. I just don't know. So I'll see you back here in a few minutes once I have it broken down into gravel, sand, and dust. Basically, I'm just going to whack it with a hammer until it cooperates. So I'll be back in just a minute. Alright, we're back. So, after looking at the wiki again, I realized there's nothing really I wanted out of sand, so I just went straight to dust and gravel. Just split it up into two kinds. So now we can set these. Sun's going down. Just have a quick sleep. Alright. Probably gonna need another chest. Okay, well, let's give this a shot. So, from gravel we can get flint, broken iron ore, broken gold ore, coal, lapis, diamond, emerald, with the latter being very rare. From dust we can get iron, gold, bone meal, common, or a gold, gunpowder, and then uncommon is blaze powder, redstone, and glowstone. So that's pretty much the basics for all Minecraft right there in those two categories. So that's why I chose these two. So let's see what we can get. What's that? Ooh, broken iron ore. Okay. That looks like flint. Or coal. Not sure. Yeah, coal. Copper ore. Tin ore. Nickel ore. Gold. I think that's like gold. Aluminum. Iron. And look in the bottom right hand corner if you guys are interested. Tin ore. Iron. I can't read that. Flint. I think that says lead. I think it says nickel. Iron. Alright, so let's see what kind of goodies we got. Oh, we got an emerald. Wow. So we got some of that, some aluminum, some lead ore, some nickel, some tin, and some copper. Nice. It's not bad. Grab another chest. That's a slab. So I'll put all the ores in here. See, the only bad thing is that I was worried about is that when we get ready to sieve the sand or the dust, it's not going to be the same as these. It's going to be different. So that's the only bad part. I believe you can take 4 of these, put them together. Yeah. You can smelt that, and that's 1 iron. Nice. So we have basically 1 piece of copper, 1 piece of iron, and 1 piece of lead. Okay, let's send this dust through. So dust, we're looking for pulverized iron ore, gold ore, bone meal, gunpowder, blaze powder, redstone, and glowstone. Okay, cool. There's goldstone, or glowstone. I think I said lead. Quartz dust, oh nice. Gold ore. So, one of the first things I want to get, well, the first couple things is I want to get some autonomous activators so I can automate this system and automate a cobble generator. Cobble generator, which will be next episode, since we're getting to the point where we have the capability of making that. But I have to say that, the first episode I was pretty bored, but now I'm starting to have a little bit of fun. Now it's starting to be a little bit more Interesting. Okay, so we have some aluminum. Do you do it like that? Yeah. Silver. Lace powder, nice. Copper. Some lead. Gunpowder. Some Certus quartz. Platinum, nice. So funny enough, I did not get any iron out of that 25. Very interesting. Unless I missed it, which is entirely possible. I don't see any bigger chest. Oh, there's some lead. Okay, so what we have in here is our crucible. So what we can do with our crucible, which I'm not thrilled about that I'm in a wooden house. Oh wow, I need to fix this. This is my rubber tree. I need to fix this before it gets bad because I want some saplings. Okay, good. Yeah, I need to stop it growing. Okay. Okay. So it's contained now at least. Okay, cool. So crucible, basically we're gonna put cobblestone in here and then turn it into lava. So I will get some more dirt made up between the episodes and turn them into stones and sift it some more and make some more cobblestone, and we will work on making a cobble gen the next episode. So, we're starting to make a little bit of progress. It's not as tiresome as it was before. And we're starting to get a little bit better resources. So, thanks for joining me on episode 2 of Sky Factory. I'm enjoying it so far, especially now. I'll be happier when we have a little bit more automation in place, but that goes for a lot of things. And I will see you guys next time. Definitely let me know how you're feeling about the series and what you're liking. Be sure to check out the Sky Factory if you want it. It's off the AT launcher. I'll see you guys next time.